When Lionel Messi, silent on politics for over 2 decades, breaks his silence, it's not for a superpower, but for a young African president fighting for freedom. What followed? Shockwaves across 2 continents, and a message that proved one thing. True greatness goes beyond the pitch. Sometimes, the ball meets politics. Sometimes, the heart of a legend reaches beyond borders. This is not just a story about football. It's a story about courage, legacy, and the power of one message that shook 2 continents. It was a calm morning in Buenos Aires. Lionel Messi, the football god adored by millions, sat in his private study, scrolling through international news. His eyes, tired from training and travel, paused on a headline. Burkina Faso's young president Ibrahim Traoré inspires a new generation of African youth. Messi, a man who had always avoided politics, felt something stir inside him. He clicked. He read about a 36-year-old revolutionary leader who rose not through politics, but through raw courage and sacrificial love for his people. Messi leaned back and whispered, "He reminds me of Diego. That fire, that resistance, that love for the people." Later that evening, Messi called his PR team with an unusual request. "I want to send a message not to a president, but to a man I respect deeply." Alone with his phone camera, Messi did something he had never done before. He spoke simply and sincerely. "Hello, President Ibrahim Traoré. I know you may not expect this, but thank you. Thank you for reminding us that leadership is not about palaces or politics, but about purpose and sacrifice. I've spent my life kicking a ball, and I've been blessed. But what you are doing in Burkina Faso shows that true courage doesn't only live on the pitch. Your story inspires me, my children, and millions more. If I can help through football, charity, or friendship, I'm just one message away." He ended with a humble smile and a salute in Burkinabe military style. The video was posted to Messi's Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Within minutes, it went viral. Burkinabe youth were in tears. Reposts filled the internet. "The GOAT sees our hero. Africa is no longer invisible." Football fans around the world were stunned. Messi, usually silent about world affairs, had spoken. Not to a superpower, but to a young African leader, under sanctions, surrounded by controversy, but lifted by courage. CNN, Al Jazeera, RFI, and ESPN all ran headlines. Lionel Messi sends message of support to Burkina Faso's president. Football meets revolution. Then, silence. 3 days passed. No response. Until, during a national address from Ouagadougou, meant to focus on agriculture, President Ibrahim Traoré paused. He looked directly into the camera. "Before I continue, I have a message for Lionel Messi." The nation froze. At first, I didn't believe it. I thought it was edited, a dream. But now I know, it's real. "Messi, you don't know how many of our children wear your name on their backs. In villages with no light, no water, there is always a ball. And that ball carries your name. You said you could help. I accept, but not with gold or money. Come to Burkina Faso. Visit us. Play with our children. Let them know the world sees them, that legends like you care about them. I promise you this. You will not leave unchanged. From one fighter to another." Bienvenue, Messi. The world erupted in speculation. Would Messi really go? 2 weeks later, Lionel Messi landed secretly in Ouagadougou with his wife Antonella and his foundation team. There were no official press releases, no media coverage, but the people filmed, and what they captured broke the internet. Lionel Messi, barefoot, walking through the red dust of a rural school, handing out books. Messi playing barefoot football with local kids, laughing like a child again. A young boy weeping as Messi signed his only possession, a torn football shirt. And then Messi and President Ibrahim Traoré standing together. No suits, no speeches, just 2 men, holding a football and smiling. After the visit, Messi launched the Messi Traoré Youth Football Academy, the first international football training center in Burkina Faso, completely free for all children. President Traoré responded by renaming the national stadium Estadio Leo Messi. FIFA called the moment one of the most human acts of the decade. Even rivals, Cristiano Ronaldo, Kylian Mbappé, Neymar, praised the move. In his final post before returning to Argentina, Messi wrote, Football made me famous. But Burkina Faso made me human again. Thank you, President Traoré. Thank you, Africa. And Traoré responded, "You scored the greatest goal of your life." In our hearts, two legends, one ball, one message. That shook the world. If this story moved you, don't just scroll. Share it. Let the world know that courage, compassion, and connection still exist. Drop a comment. What would you say to Lionel Messi or President Traoré? Two legends, one message. Let it echo.